Yo, peace, y'all. What's going on? Welcome back to Blossom Podcast. On this episode, we're going to be talking about wealth. We're going to start by talking about wealth. On the last episode, we were talking about how to start changing your life, staples and like fundamentals to actually changing your life and changing your habits and routines and the way your lifestyle, the way you live life. Feel me? So definitely check that video out. It is very helpful if you're starting this journey of like healing and remembering who you are, changing your life into a better, more healthier lifestyle, So yeah, definitely check that out. But yeah, we're gonna start by talking about what is the true wealth. Now, money is an aspect of wealth, but the true wealth comes from how you feel about yourself and how you feel about life. When you feel things like joy and happiness and peace within, this will feel more fulfilling than having money. Now it depends on the person, but when you feel that richness of happiness and that richness of like just feeling in harmony with yourself and your reality. Hold on, let me fix this light. See if I could like point that up a bit, because it's like glaring in my glasses and shit. I might just have to stay like that. Whatever. I got like bro, I got like fucking super eyes and shit. But yeah, so the true wealth, like being at peace with yourself, loving yourself, this is more important than targeting monetary wealth, right? You want to be at peace and in harmony with yourself before you try to chase. Because when you become at peace with yourself and feel happy and joyful, you will naturally attract the things that keep you happy and keep you at peace. That may be money to do certain things, right? So instead of chasing the money, you can attract it by healing yourself, because that's where that's how the money's going to come to you. Like the money comes to you from your energy, right? So whatever energy you're in, that's how like money is going to come to you. So if you're in negative energies or just feeling bad or feeling like you're in a lack mind state, you're not going to be able to attract money to you. Especially not in the ways that you're going to want to. But when you feel like you feel at peace with yourself and you're not even really thinking about money, you're not even thinking about, I gotta hurry up, I gotta get this money, I gotta chase, you're gonna naturally attract things to you. You're gonna naturally attract the money to you. You feel me? As you just be in your reality peaceful. You feel me? And you will have more intention when you know what it is that you really want. When you really like ground yourself, you will have more intention on trying to attract the money. Because it's not just going to be like, I just want money. It's, I want money to do these things that are keeping me happy and keeping me at peace. I want money to go and do whatever it is that you want the money for, rather than just writing down in your journal like, I want money, you feel me? Heal yourself. Know what it is that you truly want for yourself, what you truly want in life. And you'll actually notice that the money that you wanted or things that you wanted with the money weren't things that you actually really cared about for real. Like sometimes we may want to do things or want to money for things to distract us or take us away from the things that we need to actually heal. So when you actually go and heal all these things, there's a whole bunch of other things that you don't even care for. You realize you never even really cared for, and now you can bring it to these, say, few things that you actually want the money for real, and you're actually able to like attract it because you really feel strongly like this is what I like, this is really what I want, I know what I want now for real, instead of having like 100 different things that you just want to do because of like it'll what am I looking for, dopamine boosts, you know, like little fixes. So yeah, when you get your mind state out of wanting to get fixes, you'll narrow it down to the things that you actually care about. You feel me? And when you care about something, that energy is powerful. You feel me? That attraction energy is very powerful. You feel me? So that's true wealth right there. The true wealth is the things that you truly love and that you truly want, you know, for yourself, that you truly feel that you care about for real, you know, and the emotions, the feelings that bring you bliss, that make your life lighter, you know, make your life feel greater. You feel me? That's true wealth right there. True wealth is love. Facts. You got an infinite amount of love. That's an infinite amount of wealth. You feel me? So yeah, that's true wealth for you. The next thing we're going to talk about is emotions, right? So acting out of truth and not out of your emotions. Sometimes if you may feel emotions that make you want to react or respond quickly without really thinking or thinking twice about what you're saying or how you're reacting to something, and actually make the situation worse for either yourself or another individual. You know, like say somebody made you angry and then you immediately react out of anger to inflict that same anger that they made you feel, rather than see what's actually happening in this situation, see the truth about the situation, and realize that this person is acting out of anger because they may be in like bad situations, or they're placing their angry energy on you that they're getting from somewhere else, you know? So you see the truth in the situation and be like, okay, I see what's going on. Let me just ground myself and not respond in the way that some people want you to actually respond in that angry way to have an argument with you. You feel me? People be trying to use their anger to trigger people so that they can feed off of your energy, so that they can, because they be combative, they want to just, and conflicting, they want to just like start a conflict. You feel me? So when you actually ground yourself and see like, okay, these are just emotions that this person is projecting, you're just gonna notice that and be like, okay, let me just remain grounded. You feel me? And go about that situation however you go about it. And since we're on the topic, I might as well throw in like, see, when you start to do this, when you start to pay attention to how people project their energies on you, you will start to notice how people attempt to manipulate and like gaslight. You feel me? Like, see if I can think of an example. So yeah, people can be manipulative because say you're around somebody that knows you very well, so they know your triggers. You feel me? Like, they know your triggers, so they know exactly what to say to make you jump and make you just quickly react and respond. You feel me? Like, It's crazy. So people will use this against you to try and, like I said, start a conflict and get you to argue with them because they're feeling anger within themselves that they may have gotten from somewhere else, or they may have trauma built up and things that they're not healing within them. So they want to use you as an energy vessel to just siphon energy off of you instead of heal themselves, right? So don't get caught in these little traps. People will know exactly how to get to you, and when you pay attention to these things, you will become a master level alchemist. What is alchemy? For anybody that doesn't know, alchemy is simply being able to shift energy, right? Being able to see energy and change the energy of the situation, or change your energy, right? So you'll be able to alchemize any negative energies that people are projecting towards you and stabilize it so it's not like negatively inflicting your energy or affecting your energy. So yeah, you pay attention to all these different situations, you'll become a master alchemist. You'll be able to, you'll see so many different ways of how people try to project energy, harvest your energy, or siphon your energy. You feel me? You're going to be like Neo in the Matrix. You'll see through all of it. You feel me? And that's beautiful, because now people aren't going to be able to just change you or make you do whatever they want to. And then after you get to that level, you'll see how people get angry or upset that they can't just throw energy onto you and make you just make you dance. You feel me? People can't just change your reality to their liking. See, when people don't have control over themselves or their impulsions over their reality, they like to put that on other people and control their reality. Like, I'm telling you, it'd be a lot of crazy stuff going on in this place, bro. Like, for real. So yeah, that's wealth right there. We went over wealth. The true wealth is knowledge of self. Knowledge of self, love, bliss, joy, peace. These things are things that you can't put a price on it. You feel me? Like, literally. And then after you master these things and you understand these things within yourself, the money will be secondary. I'm not saying that money is not important, that you don't need money. I'm not saying any of that kind of stuff. But it's yourself comes first. Because if you were to just chase money without without understanding yourself and learning yourself, you would be lost. You would be lost just chasing money, to feel what you're not actually doing in the inner work. You feel me? So yeah, that is wealth and a little bit of emotional intelligence. That right there, emotional intelligence, bro. You got that, bro. You can handle any situation in a more proper manner. You feel me? You're not easily just shifted. Your energy won't easily just be shifted. You feel me? So that's all for this episode. If y'all have any comments or topics y'all would like me to speak on, drop them below. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate that a lot. Check out my shop, angelickraft, on TikTok, angelickraft with a K. Rasta Live 999 on TikTok as well. That's my main profile. I'll drop them down below in the description. And peace.